One change accompanying the November investor meeting that I don't think most people have picked up on is an update to the message from the president to shareholders and investors on Nintendo's website. This is the main message seen on the investors section of Nintendo's site and summarizes their current efforts and aims. Furukawa has updated this message before over the years, but I think it's striking to see how this new change crystallizes the pivot in direction and how things have changed over the years to pivot in subtle but significant ways into new strategies. In this video, we're going to look at what Furukawa's new messaging shows about what they are prioritizing going forward. Firstly, let's go back to Furukawa's first year in office as the president of the company in 2018. His introduction starts out focusing on Nintendo's history, but with a specific focus on video games. Let's quote the opening to get a flavor of it. Since the launch of Family Computer System, called Nintendo Entertainment System outside Japan, in 1983, Nintendo has been offering the world unique and original entertainment products under the development concept of hardware and software integration. In the field of home entertainment, the video game industry is one of the few industries established in Japan that spread around the world, and Nintendo has established itself as a well-known brand truly representing video game culture throughout the world. We want to continue being a company that creates entertainment to bring smiles to people's faces. We also want to expand the number of people who have access to Nintendo IP. In other words, we want more people to have access to the characters and worlds from games created by Nintendo and thereby raise the corporate value of our business. End quote. During the later part of the Switch's life, we got a chance to see a different introduction. Here, instead of talking about being in the field of home entertainment and looking to create entertainment, he starts simply saying that Nintendo is an entertainment company, with the dedicated video game platform at the center of what they do. He also talks very bluntly about the capability of the console to lose its appeal, reflecting perhaps their concern about the transition from Switch to Switch 2. As he said, as an entertainment company that creates smiles, we aim to offer our unique and original brand of play that anyone and everyone can intuitively enjoy. To enable unique entertainment experiences, we place our dedicated video game platform business, integrating both hardware and software at the center of everything that we do. We understand that all entertainment eventually loses its appeal, so we continually work to provide new and original products and services for people everywhere. With our dedicated video game platform business, we express the appeal and value of Nintendo Switch, paired with unique game offerings like these Super Mario titles, as an experience that can be enjoyed anytime, anywhere, and with anyone. End quote. Now in 2025, the message has been rewritten with the heading Creating Reasons to Choose Nintendo for Unique, Family-Friendly Entertainment. The big change being the notion of being family-friendly, which was not highlighted to anywhere near the same degree early on, with the only reference to family being in the family computer, i.e. the Nintendo Entertainment System. He now says, as an entertainment company that creates smiles, we continuously strive to deliver Nintendo's unique and original entertainment to everyone around the world. This entertainment has been realized and cultivated predominantly through our integrated hardware-software dedicated video game platforms. Currently, we market Nintendo Switch 2 globally, a dedicated video game platform that provides an experience that can be enjoyed altogether, anytime, anywhere. Through unique games such as Super Mario titles, we convey Nintendo's distinct entertainment value. End quote. Note the pivot here. Whereas before they placed the hardware-software business at, I quote, the heart of everything we do, now entertainment is, he says, cultivated predominantly through their game platforms, and while he mentions Switch 2 as being marketed now, he actually makes no reference at all to the legacy Switch during the introduction. There are more changes as we go through. The 2018 and early 2025 version of the President's message refer to making content that is fun regardless of age, gender, or gaming experience, but none of these refer to families except, as I said, with the reference to Family Computer or Famicom. The new version does refer to families, but not that broader appeal, regardless of gender, age, or gaming experience. I'm sure they still take the view that it's open to everybody, but it seems like they're doing a pivot in terms of their particular focus at this time onto cross-generational family experiences. In 2018, Furukawa talked about strengthening our digital business and building longer-term relationships with consumers through services such as Nintendo Switch Online. In the version from the mid-2020s, this was replaced by a reference to the fact that, in addition, we work to develop and maintain good, long-term relationships with each of our consumers. Nintendo Account plays a key role in those efforts as the connection point that spans platform generations and unites a variety of entertainment experiences centered on our integrated hardware-software entertainment. In the most recent version, the emphasis on Nintendo Accounts remains, but he notes that it is with the intention of, I quote, creating lasting relationships that span generations. The current version has a new section reflecting the new priorities enumerated in the recent November 2025 Furukawa speech. He now says, in recent years, we have extended our unique and original entertainment beyond video games into fields such as movies and videos, smart device apps, character merchandise, and real-world experiences. These efforts are creating new connections with our consumers in many different ways. End quote. The stated aims have also changed. Until now, his stated aim was as follows. Through these initiatives, we aim to continually create points of contact with consumers, deepen their fondness for Nintendo IP, and ultimately spark their interest in our dedicated video game business. Now, he notes, all of these business activities are guided by two principles: grow the Nintendo IP fanbase and foster long-term relationships with consumers. Nintendo remains dedicated to thoroughly refining each product and service to ensure satisfaction. By working to help foster an enduring fondness for Nintendo IP, we hope to become a beloved part of people's lives across generations. We hope for Nintendo to become a name that people naturally turn to, part of everyday life, and there for families as they grow. To achieve this, we will further our efforts to build trust with our consumers and create more reasons to choose Nintendo for unique, family-friendly entertainment. End quotes. Okay, so what does all this show? As I mentioned in my previous videos responding to the November financials, there does seem to be a distinctive sea change in the way Nintendo is approaching the market going forward. For perhaps the first time in decades, the hardware-software business is no longer framed as the be-all and end-all. Until now, Nintendo has needed to secure that aspect of its business and then to find a way to transition to a new generation. But now that this transition is well underway, they can start to look to grow other parts of their business as a larger priority. They increasingly mention the importance of IP, but in this era, the idea of Nintendo as being family-friendly and cross-generational is ever more important, with Switch 2 at the heart of the home and Nintendo using a variety of other approaches to try to impact families cross-generationally. Now, it's possible that they may pivot again as we hit the middle of the console life cycle if they feel that most people have adopted at least one version of Nintendo Switch 2 in the family home, but for now that seems to be their priority. They also appear to have almost completely cut dead any reference to the original Switch. This is not going to be a soft transition, it seems. They're going hard on the idea that Switch 2 is their new platform, and they're setting their sights to the point where video games are only one part of their broader entertainment offer. What this means about the potential longevity of the original Switch, I may get to in another video, but I think it's an interesting reflection of where Nintendo is standing at the moment. Thanks for watching. Do check out the Patreon on the link below for early, ad-free and exclusive content, and I'll see you next time for another Nintendo Forecast.